Let's record.
It says here that I can 5 hours worth of space.
Oh, very good.
5 hours worth of space.
Test. Okay.
5 hours worth of space.
247 hours worth of space on the Zoom thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You have to hold it.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Welcome to Bumming Other Bands with Zedi Forder. With love, we shall bum them. And by bum them, I of course mean listen to them and sit in judgment. With me, of course, is my bandmate, my pal, Rich.
Oh, am I your pal as well?
Of course,
Nice.
You're one of my best pals, which happens automatically when you join the band. We're looking for
I laughed like that.
all this bit. I'm going to just edit out. Just me standing like this. So what we do is we go on Bandcamp, which we're big proponents of, and we type in random words. They could be real words, fake words, it doesn't matter. And then whatever pops up, whatever bands pop up or any artists pop up, we're going to listen to them, and then we're just going to generally check them out. We're not going to review them. We're not going to criticise or anything like that.
Just going to bum.
We're just going to listen to them, and we're going to point out any of the positive traits that we hear and we find. So if you're interested in learning about new music and finding out about new music and new stuff, this is the place to be, is it not?
This is a very good place to be for doing that.
And we're going to try and do this consistently. I've said that in the past, but this time it's going to be,
You can tell
consistent.
it's consistent when it gets to the ankle of Chris's leg. So the first word that we've put in, as suggested by Chris's brain, which is our random word generator.
Let's do a new word. Let's not do that
I was
one,
quite
man.
enjoying that one.
Nah,
Okay.
they seemed alright.
New word.
Our first word, when we were testing it out, we put fiddlesticks in as the word, and lo and behold, there was the top one, the top band or artist.
Band was Fine Cut Bodies and Chris Carter, and the record was Fiddlesticks.
Okay.
There's an artist called Olive Fiddlesticks.
No, we need a new word. You come up with the word now. So you say the word and then you type it in.
Ambiguous.
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 You'll notice that my words will probably be nonsensical and non-words, and Rich's words will be large and intelligent.
I quite want to start a band now called Ambiguous Cleft. That'd be good. Good band.
Have that, put both of those in.
There's an artist called Ambiguous from Statesville, North Carolina. There's Edmonton, Alberta, San Diego, California, There's a lot of albums. A lot of albums. There are several artists called Ambiguous.
Where's the artist part?
The artists up here: artist ambiguous, artist ambiguous, artist ambiguous, artist ambiguous. We've got the option of North Carolina, Edmonton.
Okay. So it's a roll of the dice. You choose one of them.
Let's go for the Canadian.
And then we're going to check them out.
Canadian ambiguous.
So is this
slash rap?
Is this the album name or is this the band?
Artist is Ambiguous, and they've got a couple of records on here.
We're going to try and mix it up genre-wise as well. So this one is
hip hop and rap.
Hip hop, hippity hop and the raps.
And they've got a record called Devotion.
Is it a he? Yeah.
I think so.
What's his featured?
It hasn't got a featured.
Okay.
It just starts at the intro.
It's a brave move.
Independent production. Released 2016.
Which song do you like the name of the most?
Let's go with the latest record, More Sight, released last year. No, it also released in 2016.
Okay, let's check it out.
But I think this might be the single. I'm not sure. Oh no, this is another album as well. Something to rely on. It's all good. Dealing with these MCs.
Let's hear their latest album. Is this the latest one?
Yeah, it's a few years old now. But
which do you like the name of?
I like More Sight by Ambiguous. Let's have the plot. That's the first track after the intro. Right, let's play this now. What have we got here?
Alright. Just get my head into it already.
We've grooved to it. Nice little triplet rhythm.
I take this time to think in my plot, setting up my moves. Don't wait, they say you might not set it off.
Oh,
And big the
I like
microphone
that.
breaker.
Like immediately the
Big
beat
the
comes in weird.
microphone breaker. I take
Yeah.
this time to think in my
Shuffle
plot,
set.
setting up my moves. Don't wait, they say you might not set it off. And big the microphone breaker. And big the microphone breaker. It's my game, life chosen. Went from frozen. All the same.
I was expecting it to be a lot worse.
It sounds good.
Turbo, I'm up in this world, Joe. You ain't ever stopping me. I'm Stropalopolis. I chalk it up to this discussion of my shopping list. Hip hop will be on top of this, regardless.
I heard shopping list.
This is one of the lyrics. That's what Canadians rap about.
Is it Canadian?
Yeah. Edmonton, Alberta.
I'm not pretending wish. Bigger fishes in the sea. Two conditions, so I break it down for you on instrumental. Busting out utensils.
Is there two vocalists?
It
Might be three, judging by the album cover.
Like late in, I'm great and I do not need conditions. I
It's
check the mic and
ambiguous.
but I will never pay attention to the negativity they mention. But I got
No, it's actually three.
document time monumentals. Guess my listeners consensual. The dough will be eventual. I mention to the masses what potential do to you in the
Alright, nice.
perseverance like a tennis shoe.
We like that.
Like a pedestal,
Hip
I hit 'em with a
hop-ication.
We like that. This is what it's generally going to be, because we're not going to. Are we going to listen to another one? Are we?
Yeah, that's a quick listen to that one.
Is that a sample, do you reckon, or is it one of the
Yeah.
vocalists?
I ain't holding back.
No, you don't know that. It could be one of the vocalists.
Don't laugh, hip hop is dissipating. With rock MCs assimilating. And I ain't holding back. I pierce some trumpet over rap. Here's a fact, we need hip-hop-ication. It ain't going nowhere, just check your station. I open my eyes, I've been asleep, now I'm energized. Realized I hopped up, I grabbed my sneaks. There comes a time
I like
when
it
wake
'cause it's a bit
up,
more
time
old
to
school.
sleep. With
Yeah.
parallel knowledge,
Not
used to
like
blinding like
super old
Steve. I
school,
wonder
a bit old
what
school.
the elements are in this environment. Look at my dirty window, sky is red and blue. See purple streets with my speech, I'm free. Like retirement, admiring the work of history. But
Oh, shit!
You see, I don't always agree with the society of whack MCs. They
What's the guy out of Cypress Hill called?
Him
and that bing-a-ding, nim-a-no-mo.
I
don't think I know any of Cypress Hill.
That's super distinctive.
By the master of ceremonies with true nature for the S, not DOE. I do paper, but my
Okay,
labor
well,
There you go. That's ambiguous.
ambiguous.
You heard our little. We're not going to make like tons of. This is
Unambiguously good.
This is more about shining a spotlight on stuff. This isn't us. As I said, we're not going to criticize. We might make a few comments, but this is about shining a spotlight.
On some random bands. I mean, actually, this band, it doesn't look like they've got a huge following. So
No, it doesn't look like there's like tons of people underneath that have. There's no one that seems to have left any comments.
but it's a surprise. I think this is surprisingly well produced hip hop records there that we just spun.
There you go. And now our tiny little bunch of followers can group up with their tiny bunch.
Buy all our music.
Yeah. Cross-pollination. So if you want to return the favour, ambiguous, just fucking help us out, man. Just fucking help us out. Cut that.
Should we try another word?
Yeah, let's try another one. I'm going to come up with the word now.
Yeah.
Shaft body.
Shaft body. 2 words?
Yeah,
Is that
2 words.
Shaft
Doesn't have to be one word.
body. What's that going for? Ah, here we go. Track Marion Barry Shaft Boyardi.
Okay. Is there no specific body?
There's fat bottom, fat with a PH. That bottle.
Okay, the one at the top. That's the one. That's the one. If there's no actual,
Shaft
it's not a proper
Boyardi is
lock.
the.
Is that an album or is it a track? Just a track.
It's the track, and it's all the album is God is Back and He's Hungry
So what's
by Marion Barry
say it again? What's the
and Actuary.
Marion Barry's the group?
Marion Barry and Actuary is the. It sounds like it's a split or a collaboration. Oh, it's a grindcore record. Yes, excellent. Let's listen to this.
It's going to be
It's
extreme.
19 seconds long. Grindcore is one of my favourite genres of music. Here we go.
Just in case we get killed, I wanted to tell you. You have the
Already,
biggest dick I've ever
most of the
seen.
song is a sample.
Thanks.
That was a pretty hammering riff there. They just didn't play it for very long.
It's got
Okay.
a charm. There's a
I'm down
charm.
for that.
There's a charm to that length of song.
Yeah, you can fit a lot in.
In and out.
If you can
In and
fit a lot
out.
in there, then and they did. Then it's quite the art form.
Including a sample.
And it's amazing, really, because I don't think if I wrote that last riff was really. Hang on, listen.
Just in case we get killed, I
After the
wanted to
sample
tell
again.
you. You have the biggest dick I've ever seen, old man.
Thanks.
This bit.
Are they Japanese?
I don't know. They've got some Japanese. What does it say? Kara something. Character, maybe. But that last riff was good, and they only used it for like 2 seconds. And
Is that the only track?
Oh no, there's more tracks on the record.
Okay, so that was one track. Let's listen to another one on the
Yeah,
on the
they're
same.
all relatively short.
What was that called again? That track?
That was called. Shaft Boyardi.
Shaft Boyardi.
Let's listen to.
I appreciate anybody who does anything basically countercultural.
Let's listen to Saga Genesis. No, like an over 60s holiday. Sega Genesis Toddler Clusterfuck.
How long's this one?
21 seconds. Bit longer. Bit of an epic. This.
Man, the cymbal work. I don't know. I love that. I love that last little bit. Play the last little bit again.
That was the whole thing. I'm definitely going to buy this record.
Such duress at the end.
That was awesome. But yeah, no, I have a lot of respect for bands who can write enough good riffs
That's
like
a
that,
real-
that they can write an album of like 50 songs and all of them have good riffs in them, but they only last for a certain amount of time. Because when you write a good riff, you want to like repeat it a bit to get some value out of writing a good
That would
riff.
be the-
basically.
that would be the
but
common-
they're just like, nope,
common thing
good
to
riff, done, move on, next one.
That's a real short production cycle
Yeah.
to write an album. If every song is just going to be 20 seconds long, man.
Next word is familial. Familial.
Familial.
Familial. Search. Come on. There we go. Right. Label HQ Familiar from Leicester, UK. Familial by La Apostrophe Brador.
Are there tons?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's an
Yeah, 'cause
album.
you're choosing like normal words.
Familial rot. Ambient.
So is the top one a label or is it?
Yeah, top one's a label.
Yeah, let's look for the actual bands that have used that
Experimental
word in either their name of their art, so their album or their EP, or the band name.
Oh, there's a band from Scotland.
Oi! Scotland?
Yeah, let's listen to them. They are from Glasgow. The band is called Crow's Feet, and the track is called Familial. It
Crow's
was
Feet.
released in 2017.
Pretty recent.
They began.
That's
in
also the year that we
2015.
released our album,
Yeah. Critically acclaimed album.
which you can also buy on Bandcamp. I like this. What genre does it say?
Not sure.
Everyone's alive.
It's like indie.
Indie-ish.
Fire
Radio heavy.
Yeah, I'm getting a Biffy Clyro-y
Maybe.
slight feel, but it could just be that it's just the accent.
I used to be in a band with Northern Irish vocalist, and everyone thought she sounded like Joyous, Dolores O'Riordan, but that wasn't because she actually sounded like her. It's because she had a Northern Irish accent.
People are idiots, God. Just so stereotypical.
I like the drums.
Yeah, got
Drums
the
are
beats
nice.
come in.
Tasteful. Slightly different end of the spectrum from grindcore.
There's like a melancholy vein running through it.
Got a decent set of lungs in him.
Is he going to kick in, do you reckon, or is this
No,
this is the?
We're 2/3 of the way through the song.
Okay. Which is fine.
I don't know if this is like a. It's hard to know sometimes because some
The beat is sort of like-
isn't that representative of what they do when you listen to that track.
I do like the beat. There's
Yeah,
elements,
the
there's a
beat's cool.
sporadic element to some of the little kind of little percussion,
Little bit
percussive
jerky.
bits. Yeah.
It's quite nice.
I don't know what the lyrics are. Oh, we should have looked at the lyrics for that other fucking band. The grindcore band.
I think they were redacted.
What's he saying? All of our what? Are the lyrics?
Haggis.
Fucking hell.
Bagpipes.
Oh, look up our kilts. Oh, you bastard.
Let's see, what have they got?
Our old guitarist, Mark, is a
He's
Scotsman.
from Edinburgh.
Fucking, he's one of our favourite people. And you've just taken the piss.
So that's just a single track, and then they've got is this an album called? There's an album called Hornet's Nest from 2016. Lost at Sea.
Just spin one from that.
Yeah, let's listen to Lost at Sea. This is a bit longer, this one. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. The piano forte.
I do feel lost at sea.
I forgot that was meant to be the track. Yes, I also feel lost at sea. We kind of sway as if we are on.
Has anybody got any water left? So thirsty, please.
We're going to have to start eating each other.
I choose Barry. He's the fattest of us all.
Look at those fleshy thighs. Come here, Barry. Let me gnaw on your triceps.
Barry, won't you let me eat you? I like the size of your chunky legs.
This reminds me a little bit of the more ambient moments of Porcupine Tree.
This sounds like an opening, like an intro to an album. Is it the first track?
No, it's the second to last one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's sort of like more of an ambient, calm thing before the last track. Listen to the last one. What? Okay, they're just quite experimental by the sounds of things.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of reverse echo there. Yeah.
We're not particularly experimental ourselves, are we? We're quite.
No,
We're
more-
bands. Do you know what I mean? Band stuff, what we make, and then it's raw. There's a rawness. We don't tend to like
Yeah.
get coconuts out.
Although maybe we should.
I like stuff. I like
guitar, bass, drums, vocals. You got a bit of synth.
yeah.
backup
There's
synth.
a little bit of synth. I like it when
But the song doesn't rely on it.
weirdery created with our own body parts. I'm all for that. Like doing more of that sort of stuff, like
So a bit
sounds
of
we can make. Anything like that. We just mic your armpit up. Get a compressor on there. There.
Okay, can we do the eye socket?
Oh my god. I got one.
Fucking hell. Microphone just peaked.
Just fucking.
I have to practice in a room filled with Chris's gas. Oh, someone's knocking at the door.
Someone's knocking at the door.
That's interesting. Let's pause.
Let's not pause. I'm keeping this
Okay,
mic on.
keep it rolling. Wonder what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you any other food?
No. We haven't here, mate.
One, two, three. Do you? Who wants
Someone's
to
ordered some
that?
food.
Now, we can have this
I don't know that this isn't a house. This is a place we rent to play music, so it's not our house.
Do you have mobile? Can you check, please, if you can?
What do you want me to check?
Yeah, GU 214 SS.
I don't know who phoned to get that.
Oh, okay.
Where did you ask me?
Yeah, there is a post I know.
Weird, huh? We could have had that food though. I should say, yeah, we ordered it, mate. Yeah, it's for me. Yeah, I'll have a little bit of those munchies, please, mate.
What should we search for? Should we search for another one, or
Let's do one more.
one more and then play some music?
Procedurally wooden. I like more than one thing because it will narrow it down more.
Procedurally wooden.
Yeah, let's see what comes up.
Oh, a procedurally generated world from the album Melancholy by WMD.
So nobody uses it with wood. The nearest is world.
Procedural and procedurally generated world. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a
Top one.
Top one.
What the fuck is that?
This one looks sort of more interesting and is more recent. Let's go with this one. Because
Yeah, but who are they? You can't even say it because it's like a nonsense.
They're Japanese. Digital Spirit. Jikoku.
We've represented the Asians, man. Let's spread it around a bit.
No, I think that was just the label. I don't think the band was the previous one.
You don't reckon?
Let's listen to this. Absolutely no indication about what it's. Oh no, ambient electronic drone, slush wave,
Slush wave.
vapor wave.
Holy shit.
New genres that we're discovering. Oh,
man.
This is dreamy. This has cover art that looks like the box of a computer game from 1994. And I appreciate that.
Oh man, this is like relaxing.
Procedurally generated world.
Procedurally generated erection. That's the next 3 words.
Procedurally generated erection.
What's that? Can you hear like the look?
Yeah, I think it's.
Is that your speakers?
No, I think it's the recording.
Is this what's the type of music that is supposed to help you relax and go to sleep?
Whale song.
No. There's an acronym for it.
Don't know. That was kind of okay, but I wasn't really in the mood for that. Let's look at the other procedurally generated one. This is a band called WMD. Oh, The description of this track is: I wrote this song about a game called Starbound. Have you played Starbound?
I haven't.
Neither have I.
I've never even heard of it.
Another electronic music-y deal.
I've heard of a band called Unbound, which happens to be the precursor to Zedi Forder and Entire Legion and Tricor, which is other stuff. Go and listen to Unbound. I don't know where you'd listen to that.
In the past.
You'd have to have a time travel device. This is ambient as well.
Yeah. A bit more immediate than the previous one.
What is that term for like sleepy? Because this is kind of, you'd put this on. Do you know what I mean?
Dreamcore, isn't it?
This is some sweet dreamcore, man.
He's got good dreamcore.
This dude's creating. What's the actual group called?
This group is called WMD.
And the song's called?
The song is called A Procedurally Generated World, and the album is called Melancholy.
Dreamcore.
I think that's right.
It's like dreamcore mixed with hip hop.
It's quite a short song. It's quite nice.
So let's
right.
let's finish it off with the previous band, because I can't remember if we actually named the other ambient one.
Procedurally Generated World.
And what was the band called?
It's from a record called Towards the Empyrean, and the band is called Digital Spirit Jigoku.
Cool. Is this the same track?
Yeah.
Yeah, the on one. Alright, cool.
Next.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
That was an exciting episode.
That was an exciting episode. We got through like four or five acts. We brought them to your attention. Chances are, you didn't fucking know this. You didn't know about this. So we've enlightened your ear
I'm going to buy that
holes.
grindcore stuff.
They've made a sale, one of them, and this is what we hope to do with our consistently recorded new show about getting other people's music out there and lending a hand. We should all do it. Just think if we all did it, how spirited the whole scene would be. It'd be like a disease, you know. That's not the best way.
Disease.
A good disease, one that doesn't debilitate you.
Disease.
It helps you. Oh, it's a new disease. You know.
Was that an impression of the guy from Spine Shank?
New disease. That's a band as well, isn't it?
Spine Shank. Yeah. I think they're still going.
We're not going to big up big bands that have already
They
got
don't
big
need.
fan
They
bases.
don't need the support from two unknown random people.
No, they don't need the Zedi Forder touch, which is what we like to do. We like to touch
You got the touch.
other bands. All right, thanks very much.
You got the power. Yeah.